And we are live. All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is Tommy. I am a Top Dasher, and this is the Top Dash and Tommy channel. Went out and did a little bit of work today. I did like 10 hours yesterday. I dashed for like 10 hours yesterday and did a lot of deliveries. So it took a lot for me to drag myself out of my bed this morning and go make a little bit of money, which I had to. I knew even though I did a lot of stuff yesterday, did a lot of deliveries yesterday, I knew I wouldn't be okay with myself if I didn't go out and make a little bit of money today. The nearest market is 30 minutes away from my house, so all highway miles, not freeway, highway, 2-lane, 55, 60 mile an hour highway. But, so there's no reason, no, I don't want to commute and go into a big market today, but there's no reason for me to not go out and make a little bit of money, which is what I did. Usually I recap my deliveries, give you any stories, give you my stats, but really wasn't much to talk about today, and I've been meaning to get around to doing this. So today, what I want to do, sorry, I was just moving my phone. That wasn't an earthquake, I swear. Today what I want to give you is some tips, tricks, and strategies that you can use if you want to be a top dasher, if you are a top dasher and would like to keep your status. I started dashing in September of 2020. I logged in the first day, the first day of October was. I logged in and I had no idea what a top dasher was, anything like that. So I logged in October and seen after a month or, it let me know, hey, you've been top dasher. Really the thing that sold it on me was the ability to dash anytime. I have a time of day that I usually do. I have the times of day and a schedule that I do like to work, but it fluctuates. I like having the opportunity to log in whenever, wherever, at any time. Whether it's busy, whether it's not busy. I prefer, to be busy, but, if it's the morning time and I'm on my way to a larger market where I know there's going to be orders, say it's 5, 6 in the morning, and on my way from my house to pass to that larger market, I got to pass through 2 smaller markets. Well, instead of just having those be completely dead miles and not getting any money at all for sure, whether it's busy there or not, even if the area is gray, I can log in and dash while going through there. If something happens to pop up, a McDonald's, a donut place, or whatever pops up, I can take that, and I'm getting a few extra deliveries on miles I'd be driving anyways. I might not sit for 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours and dash, particularly in this one town, because I know I can't spend all my time there. So, but at the same time, if I'm passing through to get to a bigger market, the ability to be able to turn on the app while I'm passing through is great. And like I said, I do like to have a schedule. I do like to have a regimen. I do like to have a routine, but it fluctuates. Part of my routine is the fact that I like to see where things take me and where the day goes. I have the 2 things that I make sure to do 6 days a week. That is work out, and that is work. I make sure I work out and work, at least work out 6 days a week, and, try to make sure I work a little bit every day. But anyways, I'm rambling and getting off topic. So basically the gist of it is I've been a top dasher the whole time that I've been with DoorDash, except for the first month. I guess now they give you it right away. I've seen that on Reddit and a few other, no, just Reddit, because I deleted my Facebook and all that. So just on Reddit I've seen people saying, hey, I just started dashing 2 weeks ago and now I'm top dasher. So I I think they're giving it to you already when you first sign up, just so you can get your feet wet and dash whenever. It's really, that's all that it matters to me. It's not, yeah, I like being, I like knowing for a fact that I do my job well. My ratings are high. It's a pride thing. But also, I like being able to dash whenever. But anyways, getting a little off topic, I want to give you guys in this video tips, tricks, strategies to either become a top dasher or maintain your top dasher status. And first and foremost, when it comes to DoorDash, to each their own. Being a top dasher works for me. It might not work for you. So the information that I'm giving right now may not apply to you. And if it doesn't apply to you, I'm sorry. And if you don't agree with the ways that I run my independent contractor business, if it, if it's not the way you run your business, that's fine. That's the great thing about this platform, to each their own. We can all run our businesses our own way. So anyways, if you do want to be a top dasher, stay tuned. If you don't want to be a top dasher and you still want some DoorDash tips and tricks and whatnot, find ways to just maximize your earnings and your time without having to put in 5, 6, 7 hour days, I would suggest maybe checking out these channels. There's DoorDash Dad, there is Tanner Markley, Pedro DoorDash Santiago, especially if you're trying to really just, tips and tricks to really maximize your time as being a dasher without having to be a top dasher and logging in at any time. Pedro does really good. He analyzes orders, finds ways for you to find hidden tips, etc. He's really, really good. If you're not, my business, the way I run my business and the way that I dash is different than the way he does, which and the information that he gives is also, is very good. But it's not, there's nothing about being a top dasher. So if you want DoorDash tips and tricks without the top dasher stuff, then Pedro's a really good person to check out. But like I said, if you want to have, learn about being a top dasher and some tips and tricks, stay tuned, because I'm going to get into it. 8 minutes into this video, I'm going to get into it. I know, I'm sorry. So the first tip I want to give is, obviously, the one thing I can say is just, well, accept every order. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work for me, and I have a very high acceptance rate. I accept a lot of my orders. I don't accept every order. So I'm not going to tell you, oh, you just go ahead and accept every order to be a top dasher. What I can tell you is, so you're in a market, whether, and this is specifically if you're not dashing. If you regularly dash from home, you're probably not a top dasher anyways. I always have had to commute into my areas to dash. In a few weeks here, I will be able to dash from home, but I will still be commuting to bigger markets, because the town I live in is not going to be a big market. It's not going to be a big, it's going to be a little market. It's not going to be a big market. It'll be nice to be able to log in at my house, but I'm still going to have to go to my bigger markets and travel to make money. So if you are somebody who does have to travel 15, 20, 30 minutes, maybe even an hour away from your home to get to a bigger market, you're not dashing from home, one of the tips I can give you is just set up, like if you're at a job, like if you're at a job, you log in, you clock in, you're going to probably work about, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours before you get your 10-minute break or your lunch, so have a 3-hour period where I'm dashing. I'm in this area. I'm in this market. I'm not worried about You know, I'm not worried about where I'm going or what area it's taking me to or what, you know, I'm not I'm working this town. I'm working this area. You know, Napa, California is a really good example of that. I can just be like, hey, I'm going to take 3 hours and I'm dashing in this town. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm not running errands. I'm not, you know, picking up the kids. I'm not, you know, going grocery shopping or whatever. You know, my car's gassed up, my phone's good, I don't have any errands to do. I'm focused on dashing. So, of course, I'm going to accept most of my orders. Unless something comes in at like $2, or if it's like a merchant I really, really, really don't want to go to, which I do have a couple that are, if they're not blacklisted, I have a few that are really, really close to blacklisted, and they got to be like you got to be giving me $8, $9, $10 for me to go there. But still, you know, if you have that strategy of, hey, I'm going to go to this market and all I'm planning on doing in this area for 2-3 hours is dashing. So I'm going to take the orders that come to me. I'm going to take most of the orders that come to me because that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to sit in my car and play on my phone. I'm not here to sightsee and just drive around. I'm here to do orders. It's a really good way to get your acceptance rate higher. Now, when it comes to taking bad orders or orders that have no tip, that can make your, you know, you're going to get those, and it's going to make, you know, if you decline all of those, it's going to make your acceptance rate go down. I don't particularly like taking $3-4 orders. Five's the gray area. I don't really like taking $3-4 orders. The reason, you know, there's reason the people aren't tipping, and you know, I don't like it. But there are times and there are places where there's really two times that I feel, three times I feel it's okay for me to accept a $3-4 offer. First thing first, if it's if it's 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 8 in the morning, I just logged in. Maybe I haven't even just logged in. Maybe I've been logged in for 15-20 minutes, and I have been screwing around on my phone. I've been looking at Reddit. I've been looking at, you know, the news on Google. I've been, you know, whatever. I'm looking at my emails, looking at the YouTube studio, you know. And it's been 15-20 minutes. I still haven't gotten anything. And then bling, bling, you know, a $3-4 offer comes up. Well, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that because I got to get, I've been sitting for 15 minutes. I got to get, I want to get moving. I'm here to dash. Like I said, I'm in this area, in this town for this amount of time to dash. I'm not doing anything else. I'm dashing. So let's get going. That's one scenario where I'll accept for less than $5 offer. Is if I haven't, it's the start of my day, I haven't gotten anything in like 15-20 minutes, and that's what I get. Let's just get the wheels moving, because you're gonna get that one dropped off, and hopefully, boom, you can move on to it. Then hopefully after that one's dropped off, the app, the algorithm, you know, wakes up, especially if it's early in the morning, and you start going. The second time that I'll accept a offer that's under $5 is crap, I forgot. The second time is going to be if I'm not making any money. It's been a bad day. I haven't been getting good orders. I've been long wait times. You know, bad traffic, low offers. You know, just I'm not having it's. You know, I'm not having the greatest day. I haven't made a lot of money. Orders aren't coming in like they normally are, and I've been out for 6-7 hours, and maybe I've only made maybe I'm you know, normally I'd be at my goal, but maybe I'm about $40-50 short of my goal you know, after 5-6-7 hours out, and I haven't gotten an order in a while, and I'm short of my goal, and it's been slow. Same reason why I would take that order in the beginning of the day. If I'm just having a day where it's slow, it's not kicking, it's just it's not feeling it,
then I'm going to take these offers. Just, I got to get something, I got to get something. Now, the third time that I will take an order, this is the best time to take a $3, $4 offer. Now, what I do, because I'm a top dasher and I don't like using the pause feature, if I am going to get gas, I prefer to not, if I'm going to the store, I'm going to get gas, unless it's really slow and I'm like, okay, it's been slow, I haven't gotten an order, let's go get gas and see if an order comes in. But if I'm steadily dashing, I'm steadily working, I want to go get my gas, I want to go get my snacks, whatever. I don't want to be active while I'm doing that, because then I don't want to be rushing while doing that. I want to take some time, go get gas, go get this, log back in. So what I do is I log in hour to hour and a half increments throughout my day. I do little mini shifts. And then once I've gotten to like 5, 6, 7 hours in my day and my day starts winding down, the sun starts going down, I start making my commute home, I start doing what I call mini dashes, which is I just log in and then I just dash until whatever the first time frame is on the app. That could be, and depending on what time it is, that could be 45 minutes to an hour from now, that could just be 33 minutes from now. And I'll do little mini dashes. But when I'm really, when I'm really working, I try to, if I can't set it for, if it's 7:31 and if I set it for 8:30, that's going to be 59 minutes. So I'll set it to 9 so I know I'll get an hour and a little bit more in on that dash. So that brings me to the third time that I will take an order that is less than $4 or $5. Or less than $5 is I logged in. Let's say it's the start of my day at 7:30. I log in at 7:30. Maybe I log in at 7:31. So I set it till 9. So I make sure I get that. I get an hour and a little more in. And I'm popping. It's going. The second I log in, I logged in at 7:31. I set myself to dash till 9. It's 7:32. It's going off. And not only is it going off, it's stacking. And man, I've dropped off those first two and it's going. It's going. From 7:30 to 9, I'm going. I've made, it's 8:45 now. I've made $40. I've made $45. I've done 4 or 5 deliveries. There's some days where it's been like that, where I've gone out and done like 3, 4 deliveries and all of them had hidden tips in them. And these were, and it was all in the morning. It was, I logged in early in the morning. I knocked out like 3 or 4 really quick orders and all of them had hidden tips on them. Next thing I know, I've been dashing for a little over an hour. It's 8:45. I've made $45, maybe $50. So now we're coming up to 9 o'clock. We're coming up to the end of that little increment, that little mini shift that I'm doing. Coming up to the end of it, I'm already in my head thinking, all right, I'm ready to go find a parking lot with some shade to pull into real quick. Let me have a snack, let me log out, have a snack, have a cigarette, go use the bathroom, et cetera, get myself reset back up and log back in. So I'm already having that in my head that, hey, I'm, I've already made 45, 50, maybe even $60 in this little hour and a half increment. And, I'm doing really, really well. And I'm ready for a break. I got 10, 15 minutes left in this dash. And, I'm about ready for a break. I did good there. And an order pops up, a $4 offer. You know what? I was already making my way to a parking lot anyways to go hang out and just, relax till my dash ended because I'm already good with what I made for this dash. You know what? I'm going to go take this $4 order because I'm feeling good. I'm on a good pace. You know what? Instead of sitting around and waiting for my dash to end, screw it. I will take this $3, $4 offer to make my dash end. And there we go. You know what? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry about that, folks. Creatine and water makes for a lot of trips to the bathroom. Anyways, so those are that's why I will take a $3-4 offer. Those are the situations that I will take them, and I don't feel extremely bad about taking them. Sometimes I take them in situations that aren't that, and I feel like a clown. Now we'll get into where you can gamble a little bit. And this ties into my favorite pizza shack, Mary's Pizza. Because 95% of the time, the orders I get from them are requested by a merchant, which means somebody went to the Mary's Pizza website, and this is my opinion. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing this is how it works based on what I've seen in the field. So what happens is somebody orders from the Mary's Pizza website, orders their order from Mary's Pizza, or they call it in, whichever one, and then Mary's Pizza then goes and uses their DoorDash app to request a driver to come take that order. Because some Mary's Pizzas do have drivers, but not a lot. They either don't have any drivers or they have like 1 or 2 employees that can drive for them when they're not doing something else. They don't have set drivers. In fact, I don't see that in any pizza places almost anymore where you are just a driver. Anyways, so you're gonna get a lot of offers, especially on a Friday, a Saturday night. You're gonna get a lot of bad Mary's Pizza offers. You're gonna get a lot of $3, a lot of $4, and a lot of $7. And you know what? If you're in an area where that's your market, like in my markets, you're not gonna be able to escape Mary's Pizza. You're not gonna escape the grass. It's gonna be like on a Friday night, on a Saturday night. It's gonna be like a Walmart. They're gonna blow your phone up like a Walmart order. Maybe not like that, but it's gonna be a lot. If you just decline all Mary's Pizza orders, your acceptance rate's gonna tank, and you're gonna leave a lot of money on the table, which is why I do a lot of business with them, even though they make me want to pull my hair out. And I'm coming up on 32 and my hair is already thinning, so I don't need to be pulling it out. Anyways, there's some times where Mary's Pizza orders are very profitable. I've gotten a lot of hidden tips on them before. But since a lot of these are going to be requested by the merchant, they're going to be $3-4 offers. And you're going to be getting a lot of them. In fact, last night I was even joking around. I'm like, man, I'm just cleaning up Mary's Pizza's trash right now, man. Because I kept going back there for $3-4 offers. But a situation happened to me on one of those offers, which has happened to me many times, which makes me want to bring this to this video, is sometimes on these offers, and this is really a Mary's Pizza specific, and this is what I do for them, and maybe this can tie to other pizza places in your market that it's a delivery requested by a merchant. I know Little Caesars does it sometimes. I'm not sure about Papa John's, Papa Murphy, etc., etc. Maybe you got a little local pizza place in your town that's a little like a small local chain that it's the merchant requests as your deliveries. So one of the things you can do, especially for Mary's Pizza orders, they have a thing where, because the customer doesn't know DoorDash is bringing them their order, so it's kind of like a Walmart, to where it asks you to call the customer, and then once you call the customer, you take the picture, and then you complete the delivery. A lot of people don't do that. I used to not. I would just skip to the picture part and take it, because it's like, it's DoorDash. I'm doing what doing what's contracted to me. Take a picture, get on out of there. And so what I do on these Mary's Pizza orders, for one, I am technically following every step. I am contacting the customer. I'm not calling every one of these customers and asking where they want me to put their pizza when it's just going to be at the front door anyways. Sometimes they leave little notes in there and tell you what to do, which is cool. Or they leave little notes to Mary's, and then Mary's relays that information to you. The really good ones do that. Most of them don't. because there's only like 2 really good Mary's pizzas. But anyways, so what I do is I text the customer, especially if I know it's a $3-4 offer, and I know the customer has no idea DoorDash is bringing them their pizza. They think a Mary's Pizza driver is bringing them their pizza, so they have no idea. So I text them, and I tell them, hello, your order has been picked up and is on the way. Thank you. So then they get that notification on their end saying, hi, this is DoorDash connecting you to your drive, connecting you with updates about your order. That little thing you get when, they get that same thing back. So they get that back, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh snap, DoorDash is bringing me my food. So maybe they had a tip already. Maybe they had a $5-10 tip, and they were going to give that to the Mary's Pizza driver, thinking a Mary's Pizza driver was coming, and now they see, oh, well, a DoorDash driver's coming, and then I get that tip. Or they weren't tipping at all because they're thinking that they paid this money to Mary's Pizza. They paid gratuity or whatever, how their charges are. They paid this money to them. They think, okay, they're taking a cut of that total for the tip. And they're not planning on tipping. They're like, oh no, it's or hey, that's the driver gets paid. The driver's an employee from Mary's. Like, it's their job to go and do this. So I send them that text, and then they see, oh snap, DoorDash is coming. You know what, man? I'm gonna go grab. I'm gonna go grab a few bucks to throw the DoorDash. I didn't know Mary's Pizza sent DoorDash drivers to go bring their orders. I thought a Mary's Pizza employee was bringing it to me. Let me go grab a few bucks and toss them to this driver. So there's been a lot of times, it can be 50-50 sometimes, that that these $3-4 offers from Mary's, especially, this is kind of a Mary specific, I can get 5, 6, 7, 8. I've gotten like $10-15 tips, on these $3 orders before, mainly because these people, either this is what they were going to give to whoever the driver was, or they didn't know DoorDash was bringing the order to them. So there you go. You can also do that, you can also do that with other merchants, not every order that's requested by a merchant is going to say this is a delivery requested by a merchant. There's still a lot of people that have apps on their websites, whether it's the Taco Bell app, the Jack in the Box app, the whatever app that they're using to order food, that they're not directly using the DoorDash app to order food. They're using the Jack in the Box, Taco Bell app, the Pete's Coffee app, whatever it is, to order something, and then because this world is just a third party. Everyone's a third party in some sort of way. So this person orders on the app. The app, the Jack in the Box app. Well, the Jack in the Box app then uses DoorDash to get a driver to come out there, and the person doesn't know. Maybe they do, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just spitting nonsense. Who knows? But try it out. Try it out on your next $3. If you get a $3 offer, try it out. Accept it. See if you take it. See if you text the customer, and see if you get a little extra. Who knows? Last thing I'm going to leave you with today is a way to keep your completion rate high. Because I had a situation today that, for one, I wouldn't have been able to cancel because I made a rookie mistake and confirmed the order, the first order. So I kind of really couldn't unassign without having to call support, and I really didn't want to call support because nobody really wants to call support. And this is smaller market specific. This happened to me today in Ukiah. It's a very small market. That's why I was able to do this. Had I been in a larger market, and had it not been kind of my off day where I'm only going to go out and dash for like 3-4 hours and run errands. I have days like that where I just kind of dash and run errands, Had it been a day where it's like, especially a busy time, I would have called support. But here's something you can do. So this is going to be the last little tip I leave you with. Here's your situation. And this is a real life situation from today. So you get an offer for a Taco Bell order. You're a minute down the street from the Taco Bell. You pull up, you get out of your car, you walk in, order's ready. It's a bag of some food and a large Mountain Dew. Not Baja Blast. I don't know why if you're getting a drink from Taco Bell, why you would not get Baja Blast and regular Mountain Dew. It's Baja Blast all day. Comment down below if you drink any other drink at Taco Bell that's not Baja Blast. I think you're crazy if you do, but that's my opinion. So you get a Taco Bell order, you walk in, boom, order's sitting right there on the counter, drinks right there, it's just been made, it's still cold, it's got ice in it, you're all good. All right, you guys have a good one. They say thank you, you walk out, and you haven't confirmed the order yet. Confirm the order picked up because you got a 32-ounce cup in your hand and a bag of burritos in the other. So you get to your car, you put the cup in the cup holder, you put the food in the hot bag. Bling, 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 your phone goes off again. It's a Little Caesars order. You know where this Little Caesars is. You see it's right up the street, literally right up the street, about a minute. So you hop in your car, drive over there. This is where the rookie mistake comes in. You see that it's a pizza, you see that it's a portal. Some Little Caesars, you have to go up to the counter. Some Little Caesars, it's going to be in the portal. And 9 times out of 10, if it's going to be one that tells you to go to the portal, it's going to probably be ready most of the time. So I go ahead and I'm like, oh no, they want me to go ahead and use the portal. Cool, this should be ready. Like they stacked it late. It wasn't 2 orders in one. They stacked it, they stacked it late as I was already into this one, into this pickup. It wants me to go to the pizza portal. I'm thinking this should be quick. Boom, I'll be in and out. So I confirm the Taco Bell order. Especially as I'm driving right up the street too. Like I'm not even a minute up the street. I could walk up to this place in a minute, but boom, I'm there. Walk into the Little Caesars. It is crazy. It's a madhouse in there. There's another Dasher in there waiting. He's been in there waiting for a minute. There's customers coming in and out. Every customer that's coming in, hi, I'm here to pick up. I have an order for, and they're not Dashers. These are people coming in to pick up their own orders. It's me and this other Dasher that are in there waiting. He's been waiting for a minute, so people are coming in. They're telling them, it's not ready yet. And then they're telling people that they want to order. It's going to be like a 35-minute wait. They're telling these one people in the corner, your order's almost ready. We're getting it taken care of. So I stood there. And they know I'm here for an order. I told them which order I was here for. And she told me it's not quite ready yet. So about 5, 6, 7, I think maybe about 8 to 10 minutes go by. And like I said, normally you just unassign and move on and deliver the Taco Bell. But I couldn't because I had made the rookie mistake of confirming that order. That's why I hung around for a little bit longer. So I'm like, I kind of have to hang out for this order because I've already confirmed the first one. And I don't want to call support. So I'm kind of stuck in it. I'm kind of in the mud now. So I'm waiting. Well, now, it's 95 degrees out. Yeah, I got the food in the hot bag. That's cool. It's going to stay as best it can, but I got a large Mountain Dew sitting in my back seat in the cup holder it's 95 degrees outside. It's the middle of the day on a Saturday, It's coming in the afternoon. It's I don't want to have that. It's going to be I know if I wait any longer, they're going to have a watered down drink. It's going to be a late order with the watered down drink, all bad. So, a way for you to not have to call support and not have to take a hit to your acceptance rate or your completion rate. And remember, if you're in a larger market, I don't recommend this. Just call support and unassign and deliver the order you already have. If you're in a small market, maybe go ahead and do this, because I've had to do it before because I have a lot of smaller markets around me. And or I know my markets and I know how far things are and whatnot. So what you do is, I decided you go ahead and you go deliver that Taco Bell order. Well, and I'm going to wait. I'm going to go ahead and deliver this Taco Bell order, and I'm going to wait for them. I'm going to give them more time to get this one done. If I go and deliver this Taco Bell order and I come back and this order's still not ready, then I will unassign. So this is what you do. You go to the hamburger icon, boom, hit that, and you hit jump to task. And then it lets you deliver. Boom, you go and you move on. You go and deliver the first order, and then you can either unassign the second one at that time, or you can make your way back and see if it's ready yet, and then unassign based on that. Now, you can do that if it's two merchants, two separate merchants. See, I had Taco Bell that was like that, and Little Caesars like that. Now, say I had two Taco Bell orders stacked, and one's ready and one's not, and it's gonna be a minute. Or I got two Little Caesars, especially because pizzas, you can't, like, that's the thing. You can, I know, because I used to work at Taco Bell. You can hustle. I can make a burrito quick. If I got to make 5-10 burritos, maybe I can't make them quick now because I haven't worked there. I haven't been on the line, in a year. I used to, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, I was on that line 8 hours a day. I was, but pizzas, they're done when they're done. So, if you have if you have a stack from the same restaurant and one's ready to be picked up and delivered, the app's gonna want to make you think you can stay there. Or the app's going to make you think that you can't deliver both of them, that you can't deliver one at a time and come back for the other one. It's going to make you think I need to pick both of these up at the same time and deliver them, on the same route. And it's going to stress you out because then you're going to be waiting. You're going to have an order already ready. You're going to be stressed out, waiting for that second one to come out. The restaurant's going to not be happy because you're stressed out and pressuring them. And all because the app's not letting you deliver one at a time. It'll say on there, please pick up all orders before continuing. And even if you go to the hamburger icon and hit, I want to jump to this task to deliver to this person I already have picked up, it'll bring you back to that screen with both of them and say, please pick up both orders before continuing. A little hack I discovered, because this would happen to me all the time, and I used to think I got to stay here and wait, and I would unnecessarily stress myself out. This is what you do. So I'm at Little Caesars. I got one pizza ready. It's in my hot bag. It's waiting. We're ready to go. But the other order's not ready. It's not going to be ready for 15 minutes because the way the algorithm is, this order was ready. They started working on this order. Well, the app sent me both of them at the same time, even though one's ready and one's 20 minutes from being ready. And, it wants me to, pick up both orders. And if I mark one as picked up and I try to swipe, it says, please pick up all orders before continuing. If I try to manually jump to task, it's just going to bring me back to that screen. So this is what you do. Go to the mark the order that's ready as picked up. Boom, picked up. And to cover your own bootay, go to the one that's not ready yet and mark why it's not ready. Whether it's still being prepared, it hasn't been started, the store's busy. Sometimes you got to mark multiples on there. And then after you've done that, the first order's picked up, the second one has a reason listed why it's not ready and why you're going to be waiting. Go to the hamburger icon. Hit it and go to the order that's ready, the person who it's for, and jump to that task. Now, yes, I know it's going to bring you back to that screen where it wants you, to pick up both orders before continuing. This is what you do after that. After you've selected the jump to task and it brings you back to the screen with just both of the orders and the swipe icon, go back to the hamburger icon. Go back to the hamburger icon and click back to home. Go to the home page, refreshing the app. It'll bring up the screen where you're at. It'll say you were dashing now, and it'll have the red thing down there that says return to dash. You go ahead and hit return to dash, It's going to bring that screen back up, and you know what you're going to see when you hit return to dash? You're going to see the address and the customer and the directions for the customer. You're going to see the instructions to deliver to the customer that's already ready. And then you will be able to go and deliver to the customer that's order is already ready, deliver to them, and then from that point you can either choose to unassign the order that wasn't ready, or to keep your rates high and not have to take a hit, go back to that same restaurant, pick up the order that was going to take 15-20 more minutes, boom, you've gotten another one. And hey, maybe you might get another order and it might extend your dash and you can just keep going and making money from there. Anyways, this has been a long video today. So for all you guys going out there, depending on where you are in the country, if it is your Saturday night and you're dashing right now, and you're right in the middle of a Saturday night, I hope it's going good for you all and you're having a good night. If you're like me, you're out here on the West Coast, it's not really quite the nighttime yet, it's not quite Saturday night, and you're getting ready to go out and dash, I hope you're having a great night, or I hope you have a great night and stay safe out there. As for me, I did a little bit of work today, and I'm going to continue drinking water and drinking creatine and getting stoned and working out. And I'm going to get up tomorrow morning early and hit up Napa and go ahead and make some money. Sunday is my favorite day to dash. I feel like it's my most financially, it's my favorite day to dash, because if you get out in the morning, nobody's out. Nobody wants to go and do anything. No, everyone kind of wants to stay home. Everyone had their fun the night before. Everyone just wants to relax before the week starts back up. So nobody's on the road, and everyone just wants to relax. So it's one of the most profitable and stress-free days for me, because there's not a lot of public I have to deal with. So anyways, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And if you are dashing, or if you've already dashed, I hope it went well. Stay safe. This has been Top Dash and Tommy. I will see you guys mañana.